went to Solvang with my mom, her two sisters, and her cousin, so my great cousin. And it was so interesting to hear all these family stories about how their younger days was. But I'm not here to talk to you guys about Solvang or what I did. I'm actually here to talk to you guys about older folks. So as you can tell that my mom is not super young and her family is not super young. But it was just so interesting to be able to talk to them about how they grew up in the past and how their problems are pretty much just like ours, but they just grew up in a different time period. So I'm here to convince you all that all older people are just as important to us. And yes, I have no credibility. I've never been an older person or senior citizen, but I am an aging person in this society. Okay. So first, I'm going to speak to you guys about the importance of old folks, and then I will talk to you about how America treats them in society, and then how we can take better care of them, since we are getting older and our parents are getting older too. So the importance of older people. Yes, I know sometimes it can be a pain. They keep asking you, how do I use my cell phone? What's on Facebook? Can I friend you? But according to the Huffington Post, why should we listen to old people? Not only did they improve the survival chances of their grandchildren by caring for them and finding food, they also, finding food. So back in the day, before we had refrigerators and we had grocery stores, they had to find food and resources like hunting and gathering. And it was for those grandparents that were before the younger generation to try to find those, so trial and error, so that they could have a better lifestyle for the next generation to come, so they wouldn't have to deal with a difficult task that they had to do when they were younger. According to also this article, they are bringing experimental knowledge of just about every problem a human being can go through. So since they have been through this whole entire life, they've seen so much racism, wars. We can learn so much from them, from not starting another world war or having not to do with another crisis. And then we can also see that they advance older people to look at a new way of living to become happier with their lives. So I just told you guys how important they are in our life, and now I'm going to talk to you guys about how we treat them in America. So it is kind of sad. So it is kind of sad though, but a lot of older people in our society actually feels a lot of depression and loneliness. They actually see in Community Care in 2006, the excluded older people study found almost 1 in 3 over 65 didn't see any friends or family at least once a week, and 1 in 6 were affected by depression. So since we do isolate them in homes, we don't visit them as much, and we kind of just think they're big burdens, so we don't pay attention to them as much, and they get affected by depression, and actually it hurts them more. According to families aging in old age, resentment and disdain of older people, which is a stereotype that we have in this society, can actually lead to them feeling low self-esteem, emotional well-being, and they can age faster and have their memory get worse. So since we have so many stereotypes against how they can be such big burdens on us, and that we can't take care of them properly, and we have to put them in homes, they have good schedules, and they have a lot of fun things to do, but it's like they don't want to do what we tell them to do. They want to be their own individual and have their own ability and say, you know, back when I was younger, I could do whatever I wanted, and now I'm just kind of stuck in this home. It brings them down. It can get very difficult for them, so that's why they sometimes die a little bit sooner, because they don't have anything to live for. So I just told you guys how in the American society how we treat them, and next I will tell you how we can take better care of them. So not only did they take care of us before, since when we were younger, now it's our turn to flip the page, and we have to take care of them now. WordPress.com says that valuing aging parents, the elderly are more isolated and thus integrated into our everyday lives of children. So since we need to start integrating them back into our lives. A lot of the actual Japanese culture, they actually let the grandparents stay in their houses, and they don't actually become burdens. They're actually super helpful because the parents are working, and then they get to spend more time with their grandchildren, babysitting them, and actually learning. So I think that's one thing that we can start doing, is going to visit like old folks' homes and starting to pay attention to more, because they're really actually interested in what we have to say. Yeah, our days might be super boring, but for them it's super interesting. And I think we should all appreciate not only just the general population of senior citizens, but our parents and our grandparents, because they do care about us and they do love us. And without them being here in our lives, we would not have the ability to be here. So in conclusion, I just talked to you guys all about how we should, how important they are in our society, how American society treats them, and how we can take better care of them. I just want to remind you guys that when you leave here, not only take care of your grandparents and your parents when they get older, but also the whole society and industry, remember that we contribute not only to your lives, but the whole society.